channel. So today, I'm going to be face for you guys. Now, little disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist. Look at my freaking nail. It just broke literally 5 minutes ago. Like, literally 5 minutes ago. Like, I'm so upset. But anyway, like I was saying, today I'm going to be face for y'all. And we're going to have a little girl talk. And being that Valentine's Day just passed, we're going to talk about relationships and love and all that type of stuff when you're bigger. Because I feel like it's different. People don't, I mean, teachers don't. Maybe it's not different for you guys, but from what I experience, it's certain aspects that are different. It's definitely certain aspects of relationships when you're bigger that are very much something that I'm not going to tolerate. And that's probably why I'm single. And that's probably why I have been single for a minute. Because people expect you to tolerate a lot more when you're bigger, as if you need them, or you should be so just happy to have somebody that it shouldn't matter how they treat you. And for a lot of people, not only big girls, a lot of people in general who don't have a lot of self-confidence, that is okay with them. And to me, that's not okay. I feel like if you can't post me, I feel like if the world can't know we together, if we can't go on dates, if we can't do all of that, then there's no point of us being in a relationship. Or no point of us dealing with each other. I'm not here to be nobody's secret lover. That's not what I'm here to do. That is not what I'm here to do. And I'm not going to tolerate that. Or, if you do get a guy who wants to post you and wants to be in a real relationship, they expect for you to take care of them. Like, literally pay as you weigh. And I'm not doing it. That's just something you're never going to catch me doing. I feel like guys, I just never understood why guys either secretly are attracted to big girls and don't want nobody to know, or I'm sorry. I had to get that little eyebrow. But like I was saying, either guys are secretly attracted to big girls and don't want nobody to know, which I find hilarious because most of the time, honestly, the guys that are supposedly secretly attracted to big girls and don't want nobody to know, the same people that you don't want to know are secretly attracted to. And it's like, you're a grown-ass man. Like what you like. Like, I never understood that. Like, if you're attracted to somebody, regardless of how they look, if you're attracted to somebody's spirit, their soul, their energy, be attracted to them. Why deprive yourself from a lit-ass bond or a good vibe to please somebody else? Like, I never understood that. That's so weird to me. Like, I have been in situationships with so many guys, and the bond from both sides was just so lit, like, but they'd rather have everybody think they're the big man on campus and that they only mess with models and baddies and everything else. Like, boy, please. Boy, have a seat, okay? Because it's like, firstly, I am a model and I am a baddie. That's first and foremost. Secondly, even if I wasn't, if you don't feel like you're fully attracted to me, stay the hell away from me. I don't go out and pursue you people. Y'all pursue me. And then want to act stink. Like, for what? I don't get it. Like, for what? It's like, at what point do you grow up and you be like, all right, I'm gonna do what makes me happy? At what point? Cause you gonna be looking. You gonna have to go through a hundred females to find a vibe that I gave you, and that's just a fact. Like, I'm just a different type of person. Like, not saying that my vibe is better than nobody else's, but if you vibe with me, you're not gonna vibe with a lot of other people. That's just facts. That's just facts. Why does this brown look so damn thick? I'm busy trying to talk. I don't know what the hell I'm getting myself into here. Sorry, guys. That one has to come off. I don't like the way that one's, how that's coming out. But yeah, it's ridiculous. You mess with me or you don't. It's either you fuck with me or you don't. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just call a dog a dog. Like, it's either you fuck with me or you don't. Don't pretend to in front of me, and don't pretend that you don't in front of other people, because either way, your ass is gone. And growing up, it took me so long. I'm like growing up yesterday, no. But seriously, growing up, it took me so long to understand that I didn't have to accept that. Understand that I didn't have to be nobody's secret lover. I've seen guys tell me, oh, I just don't want nobody in my business. And the moment I start messing with them, they all public with somebody else. And then, they don't even be as cute as me. But it doesn't matter as long as they're smaller. That's all that matters. As long as other guys be like, oh, you're shorty bad, then that's all that matters for them. If another guy be like, oh, you mess with the big girl, you mess with that fat girl, they can't take that. So they'd rather be wholeheartedly in love with you, or really, really feeling your vibe, feeling like this is somebody I could really build something with, and keep it on the low to please somebody else. And it's like, if you could do that, if you could stifle your happiness for another person, it's like, you're not even good to your own self, so how could I trust you? How could I love you? You're not even good to your own self. Sip C. You don't even vibe with your own self good enough to genuinely fuck with who you decide to fuck with, and let that be that. And that, my friend, is sad. That, my friend, is very sad. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Almond. Yeah, so like, it's like, boy, it took me so long to get this confidence. And it took me to be in a relationship with someone where I started to, doubt my own self. Like, was it me? Am I attractive? And then I had to take a step back, like, nah, I'm not gonna let nobody do that to me. I worked so hard. It took me so long to build up this confidence that I have. And I'm not gonna let you nor nobody else take it from me. So, if you want to leave, be my guest, you could step. If what we have is not enough for you, Shoe fly. Shoe. What else can I do? What else can I tell you? What else can I do? Honestly. If what we have is not enough for you, I don't know. This is the same color. I'm just about to go in on my eyelids so I can start my eyeshadow. I don't know what to tell you. But while you figuring that out, do that on your own time. And then like Megan said, when you find out she don't got you how I had you, I can't help you. I literally was with a guy off and on for over 11 years. I'm 26. To be with somebody for over 11 years, to entertain somebody for over 11 years, is like, that's a lot of my life. That's most of my adulthood. More than most of my adulthood. I started messing with this guy when I was 15. 15. Then I was a child. I was willing to take anything someone gave me. Now I'm a whole adult. I don't allow people to play with me the same way I allow people to play with me then. So, like I said, it was off and on. So when we did rekindle again, as an adult, because it was mostly off and on when I was a child. And then it was like a long, long break in between. But then when we did rekindle, or try to rekindle as adults, it was just like, what in the actual fuck is going on here? Like, what is going on here? Like, am I allowing this? It was like, you serious? Like, it was to the point where literally this guy, let me tell you about the situation. Literally, like, no exaggeration, this is exactly how it happened. We have broken up for a while because I knew that he was messing with somebody else. And I was like, all right, well, you know, it was over. Like I said, we were always off and on. So I wasn't even off, no, okay, this is permanent. It was just like, okay, you want to mess with other people, then we're not messing with each other. So, once we rekindled from that break, I'm going to go in with my Shani All-in-One Harmony Makeup Kit. I've received this for Christmas. I have yet to use it. So I honestly don't know what it's going to give. I honestly don't. I've never heard of this brand. I've seen reviews on it, but it wasn't like breathtaking. But then again, I like to have my own perception of things. I see that a lot of these shadows have a lot of silverish tones, undertones. So that tells me that this palette is made for people with lighter complexions. So let me see if I could finesse it. Yeah, so when we rekindled things, I'm actually going to take my horrible, I've had this palette for a very long time. As you can see, it is so filthy. But I'm going to go with my Patty Dubroff Perfect palette. And I'm going to go to my Oasis, which I've hit pan. I've actually got another brown that I love even more than this. It's from Juvia's Place, but I didn't bring that palette. So I'm just going to go in with this, my Oasis. Excuse me. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so once we decided to rekindle and come back, and we were serious. We were talking about having kids and everything. Like, I thought we were serious anyway. So once we decided to rekindle, we came back together. We were together all day. This guy came with me to my job meeting. Like, it was like kind of back to old times. Like, not old times like before we broke up, but old times like when we originally started dating as adults. So I was like, okay. Like, obviously he seen what he was missing, and we're back. Like, literally the same day, this guy forced me to add him on Facebook, which I don't do because I don't want to be upset by your post. And I'm the type of person that will get upset. So I would rather not. I would rather not. But this guy was so pressed. He needed me. He told me to add him on Facebook. So I did. Add him on Facebook. So of course, ladies, you know when you add him on Facebook, you act like, oh, whatever. But the moment they're not in your face, you're going to go check that page. Or maybe it's just me. So I went to check his page, and I've seen the girl. The girl that we originally, I'm not going to say broke up over, but the girl that he was with while we weren't together. Like, and I'm like, and she's tagging him in a picture, like, whatever, very relationshipy. And I'm like, you cannot be serious. Like, you literally was just here, literally trying to start a family. Okay? Like, and when I say just here, I don't mean like a couple of days ago. I mean like literally that same day. Like, you were just here. Like, you were just here. Like, I literally left him in the house. I went to go get my mom. I came back, and he told me he had to go. Like, that type of just here. So, I laughed at the post. This guy literally called me and was like, why are you entertaining this? Like, you know, what's up with us? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's no big deal. Like, it is what it is. I'm not upset by it. Like, it's nothing. So he was like, okay, like, that was that. So we continued to talk on the phone like regular. We continued to talk on the phone like regular. And then, like 2 hours later, I go to sleep. I wake up. Do you know that this fool commented on the post, like basically trying to make it seem like I'm fucking crazy? Like, basically, like really coming at me like he would fight me for this girl. And I'm like, what? Like, we literally just was on the phone. Like, are you serious? And normally, like I said, I normally don't get into things like that. Like, I don't like to be embarrassed. So I normally don't get into things like that for that exact reason. So when he did that, I was like, he cannot be serious, right? This cannot be what's happening right now, because he literally just told me I had nothing to worry about with this girl. And then I'm used to niggas, well, guys saying that, and still, you know, messing with girls, but like secretly, like, how dare you, so, like, what was the point of you even calling me to verify that I wasn't mad about the situation if you knew that you were gonna just get on social media and try to embarrass me about it? And I was just like, wow. Like, wow. I promise I wouldn't do pink. Lately, I've been like obsessed by pink. I don't know why. But I'm like, wow, I don't even think you can see. Let me bring you closer, guys. But literally, I'm like, wow, I'm going in with this fuchsia color right here. I was like, wow, like that was different. And that's when I knew, like, it really don't matter how much someone's feeling you or how long you guys been together. If a person isn't showing you how much he supposedly cares, He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't. And that also goes to show that guys would much rather look a certain way on social media than to be happy. And then it's like, okay, maybe you weren't happy. Maybe you preferred this person. And that's fine. But it's like, you put yourself in this predicament. You could have left me alone. You know? So that it made me feel, because I knew our bond. Like, I knew it. Like, yeah, he was a stupid guy. And yeah, he did things that weren't the best for our relationship or good for our relationship. But I knew that he actually cared about me. Or at least I really, really felt like he did. So for you to get on Facebook and try to embarrass me, it just really opened my eyes to things. And that brings me to this conversation. Like, I really, honestly, truly believe that guys would much rather look a certain way from the outside looking in than to truly be happy with someone that they're happy with. And I never understood that. It was like an eye opener. Like, in that moment, I knew. I have not spoken to the guy since, obviously. But, like I said, in that moment, I knew. Like, whatever we had is literally, we don't have it. So it's done. Like, whatever I thought it was, it can't be that. It couldn't. It could not. It could not. It shot not. It wasn't that. It wasn't it. It couldn't have been. Because there's no way. And like I said, I'm 26. This guy was in his 30s. Like, it's just impossible for it to have been. It's impossible. And this guy literally texted me and was like, because we had a dog together. Like I said, we were gonna start a family. So I'm like, let's get a dog first and see how things go. This is. I'm the freaking dumbest person ever. I'm about to say, like, this is literally giving me the same color, not realizing that I picked up the brush that literally had the pink. It's ridiculous. I'm like over myself at this point. I'm never gonna get this look done. But like I was saying, yeah, it opened my eyes to so many things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the blame for this one. Because it's like, you showed me so many times that you weren't the guy for me. And the fact that it took for you to publicly try to humiliate me, for me to decide, like, okay, I'm finally done, I gotta take some type of blame for that. I have to. It would be a dishonor to myself if I didn't. I had to. I had to take some of that. Because it literally was my fault. I mean, it wasn't my fault. Let me take that back. It wasn't my fault at all, because you're a grown-ass man. You make your own decisions. But, like I said, I had to take some accountability because I should have opened my eyes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Douce palette by Juvia's Place. I'm gonna take the color Custard and put it in my end corners. I could have used this palette because this is a beautiful. I wish I would have. I could have taken the custard, the puff, and the cream, and next time and made something so beautiful. But next time I got me. You gotta have yourself some time. I'm telling you. This was one of the examples that I have, and that's one of the many. I'm going in with the chocolate from this palette because, like I told you guys, I had another brown that I like to use, and I didn't have it with me, but I did. I'm gonna go in with a clean, fluffy, big brush just to blend out these corners. Go back in with a little purple of the custard. This is giving me very subtle. Very subtle, but we like subtle. I'm gonna tap back in with that chocolate. Not too much though, because this chocolate is really powerful. And I'm just gonna go ahead and slightly edge it on. Then I'm gonna take, again, my clean brush and go ahead and blend it out. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Elegant concealer, and I'm just gonna give myself back that under highlight here. And then go right ahead with this clean brush and blend it out. It's wet, so tap, don't drag. Just to give you back that natural skin highlight color right there. Drag it out a little bit more. But yeah. It was like, at what point do I realize my own value? At what point? That's literally what it was for me. Like, I had to really sit down and have a conversation with myself and really see, like, what point. Because if you let them, these guys would run all over you with no regard for your feelings. And that's just all guys. That has nothing to do with size. I'm not gonna say that's all guys. That just happens a lot. That's a lot of guys. That has nothing to do with size, color, texture. These badass Instagram girls be getting cheated on and treated like crap. That's just what happens sometimes. Like, I don't want to say that's all guys, but honestly, that's mostly every guy I've experienced or been around to watch other people experience. I had to put my own priority first. Put my own priorities first. I had to stop worrying about others and how they were going to make ends meet and how life worked. I had to stop because I cared so much for this person that I really was lost. It put me into a place where I felt almost not good enough. Like, I could see where females get that depression from. I don't feel that I was there yet, but I definitely saw where, because I was always the type of girl, like, why her, not me? Like, why would you ever, like, I would never consider even thinking like that. But then, when that situation came about, I really felt that way. Like, what the fuck is so good about her that you jeopardize everything with me for her? When I felt as though I knew that he cared. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it wasn't true. But I honestly felt as though he cared. I honestly did. And to come to the realization he didn't, it hurt. And like I said, it made me feel very much why her and not me ish. It really did. Alright, let me give you guys a little bit more. I wouldn't say I hit depression, but I wouldn't say I didn't either. Like, honestly, I may have. Like, I know for a fact, if I didn't, I was really close. That I know for a fact. If I didn't feel it, I honestly was really, really close. Okay, eyes are done. I really wanted to do a different color besides pink, but it seems like whenever I see a palette, the first color I go to is pink. So now we're gonna get into face. We're gonna get into face. We're gonna get into face, 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 face. Okay, girl, calm down. I'm gonna go in with my Cities Colors Collection Primer Oil. So I have a little fallout. I'm just gonna go in with my Garnier Skin Active Micellar Clearing Water. Tell me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, because I know I am, but I always pronounce it micellar or something like that. Incredibly better, and I didn't even do anything to it. So again, we're gonna go with the primer oil because I probably washed off a lot that I put in. I'm gonna go in my Morphe Matte F.60 Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I'm gonna go right back in with that Almond LA Pro for under eye. I feel like my eyes are a little plain. I might add a little glitter to them. But first, we contour. So, I'm gonna go on my Diminishing Effects contour stick in the color Effect 20. Morphe as well. I love Morphe. It took me so long to find a contour that actually contoured on my chocolate skin. And this girl is the one. The one. And everything else is the two. Like I said, that literally was my last girl with this guy. So, on talking to other guys, not that this is my first or second or third or fourth or fifth or 10th or 20th guy that I've talking to, but in talking to other guys, I just realized that what I was looking for wasn't being given to me. So I just decided to take a step back. I can't tolerate this anymore. Because now I'm playing my own self. You're not playing me. I'm playing me because I'm allowing it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me trillions of times, I'm a damn fool. Really gotta take responsibility for it. After so many times, it's like, yeah. Because even though that was the most socially embarrassed, that wasn't the first time he showed me that if push come to shove, I would be thrown on the back burner. So it was just like, all right. You're right, girl. But you know, this time, normally, I won't really say nothing. But this time, I'm what the fuck off. But that's neither here or there. We almost done. We almost done, beauties. We almost done. Alright, so I'm about to set my highlight with my Nabi Lux Pro Powder Banana Control Oil. Oh, excuse me, honey. Girl, how did you forget to blend out the top of your contour? There's not really much else I have to say on the topic because, like I said, I allowed it to happen so many times that it was just like, all right, that was my fault. The first time it was sad, poor me, woe was thee. But after a while, it was like, girl, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. I love this pink. This is such a pretty pink. Now I'm gonna do a heavy dip in the same powder, the Finishing Pro powder. It's in the color, did I tell you the colors? Filter. Yeah, Filter 14. Nice brown, and I'm just so I'm gonna go in with my LA Colors blush in the color Awesome. It's like this pretty pink color. Take another blush from Black Radiance. It's a baked blush in the color Warm Berries. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful burgundy. I love this color. I actually am going to use this not as a blush though. Now I'm going to take my Black Radiance highlight. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. This is my favorite upon favorite. It's completely on pan. It is almost embarrassing how I cannot find it, and I'm not gonna I throw it away until it's completely gone. So here we are. This is from Black Radiance as well. This is in the color Ginger Snap. And this is it. It's completely at pan. Like, I literally hit pan so much. So I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna go with my beautiful Ginger Snap. Once I put it on, you're gonna see why I never. Let me let y'all closer to me. Come closer so you can see me. That beat is flawless, baby. Look at this. Ooh, ooh, man. See, ooh, 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 ooh. Let me say that. Oh, you see why? You see why I won't throw it out? Do you see why I won't throw it out, though? Ooh, ooh, Frey, you look good. Don't judge me. I love me, okay? I'm my best friend. And I'll let myself know that I fuck with me. And you should too. Let you know you fuck with you. Cause ain't nobody gonna gas me up like me. Just go ahead and go under the eyebrow. Above the eyebrow. Under. Above. Okay, that's that. And then I'm gonna go in. Actually, before I do that, I wanna add some type of. My eyes don't look that plain now, but before I add my lashes, I'm thinking I wanna add a little bit of my pigment powder, LA Iced, in the color Foiled. It is so beautiful. And I think just like a little tiny tad. Okay, so I'm about to put my lashes on. These lashes are really thinner and less. These aren't really lashes I'll go for. But I'm gonna try them out and see how they look. And here's the finished look. I just want to say, honestly, to all my ladies out here, don't ever let nobody determine your worth. Don't let nobody play with you. And don't ever think you need nobody and you gotta diminish your self-credit to make another, to validate yourself for another person, or to make another person want to stick around. If they can't if they can't honor you on the level that you feel like you're on, then they're not on the level for you. And that's just point blank period. Don't try to make yourself any smaller. And I don't mean that physically. I mean, don't try to diminish the person you are. Don't try to, allow somebody to treat you a certain way because you feel that's the only way you'll get love, or that's the only way you'll be able to find happiness, or whatever the situation may be. First of all, you gotta love you. You gotta be happy with you. Once you do, everything else will fall into line. Everything goes. My shirt, as you can see, is now has glue, makeup, oil. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Comment down below in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this. More girl talk, more makeup looks. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want to see when I do my hair. I barely do it, but I did do this. And I'm feeling it. It's so cute. But peace, love, and blessings. Bye, badasses.